Hey, this will be a video update on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Been a while since this one was last done, but since the last time I did it, not too much has happened. It remains in this channel. 10,500 remains the Great Wall of China, as I've been calling it. And just last week and earlier this week, the price was trying to get through it, but just couldn't. We had a nice bounce here off the bottom of this channel, flirted around up here a little bit, but then, just got backhanded across the face and back down the bulls go. And once again, to no surprise, right down here at the bottom of this channel, putting in a doji. On that note, I should note there's still 40 minutes left in the day. It's not quite closed, but it seems like it's just been a pretty, I don't want to say boring day, but really not too much going on. As you can see by the doji candle, it's gone up, gone down, and now it's basically back where it started. So not too exciting. The one interesting part is we've had some pretty big volume here today. So that's, what do I make of that? I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea, but just kind of interesting that on a Friday going into, next week with Christmas and so forth, that we've had this much volume. Possibly some people just kind of moving positions around or whatever to get ready. I'm not sure, but definitely have more volume, above average volume today. So with this, I just want to get it updated real quick and kind of go over a possible scenario that I'm seeing possibly getting ready to happen. But first, let's just map once more this channel we have. We have the top up here, like I said, at 10,500, and we have broken above 10,500 a few times, but I'm concerned about where are we closing. We've never been able to close above it, so that nonetheless gives us, let's see, so right there, that's 10,499 right there. So as you can see, multiple times the price has come up and just keeps getting rejected from it. And then on the other side, we have this area down here where, and this is right around, 10,250, I guess we can call it. This is where the bulls have been hanging out and put up a great fight and always push the bears back every time the prices come down here since basically early November. So I know a lot of personal friends that I'm talking about. When the price gets down here, just because it's a good risk versus reward scenario, they'll buy calls, or they're just go long in stocks, and it's been working out for them. And then when it gets up here, I know a bunch of people that were getting some shorts, some puts, and so forth, because they just like the chart in terms of falling back down. So they've been making some money here, not a lot, but in this little period of time, there's enough to make some money as stocks pull back and so forth with these. So this is kind of an ATM pattern, as I like to call it, because all it's doing is fluctuating and letting people keep doing the same thing over and over. Now at some time, it's going to make a move up. It's going to either go down or up, and the people that are playing this will lose. But the point is, they'll lose, but they'll be able to control how much they lose by just setting in stop losses and so forth like that. So, but you can see they've clearly won a bunch of times. So one loss where they control it and keep it small, that won't matter in the grand scheme of things. But the scenario that I was talking about is if we look at our good buddy here. Okay, this is our buddy, the 50-day simple moving average, which is this purple line. You can see that the past two times the prices hit it, both here and here, has produced nice moves upwards. And with this sideways action that we've been getting, what that has allowed to happen is for this 50-day to keep creeping up. Because remember, this is a dynamic moving average. It changes every day. It's not static. And at some point, it's going to get caught up. And if it gets caught up, so let's just keep tracking it. It's keep going up, and then let's say we get some candles that come over here and are sitting right around on this area because it has caught up, because not of a pullback, but just because of sideways action. The reason it got hit here was because of a pullback down and then a pullback down. But this time, if it's going to hit, it's going to be just because the price keeps going sideways and lets it catch up. But if it does come down here and catch up, the one scenario which has happened twice before is that could be, kind of the rocket fuel. That could be what we need to, spring it upwards, because here acted as a trampoline and there it acted as a trampoline. So maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need for the 50-day to catch up to it, and then it'll propel it onwards and upwards. Now the other scenario is, we get here and history doesn't repeat itself, and if we start to pull back, fall below it, and then pull away, that's where I'm looking for a bigger pullback in the market. And are we going to crash like we did a year ago, or however long ago that was? I don't think so. But if we do fall below the 50-day, I'm looking for a bigger type pullback here in the short run. Might even enter into something like this right here, where this pullback lasted for a good month and a half. Might get something like that. I don't know if it'll be, I don't see it falling all the way down here to the 200-day simple moving average, but I could see a more of a major pullback. So that'll be the thing to watch kind of over the holidays and so forth. Is what's the price going to do when it gets right around this 50-day simple moving average? Is it going to act as a trampoline, or are we going to fall below it and then separate? And if we fall below and separate, then I think that's going to kind of set the tone for the new year and how we're going to get started. But if we can act as a trampoline, I think that's going to set the stage for this next coming year and show that the bounce is going to continue. So a lot is riding, in my opinion, on how the price is going to react when this catches up. Because I don't think it's a question of if, I just think it's when will the price finally get caught up with the 50-day, and then we'll kind of have to wait and see from there. So that's kind of where I'm standing right now in the Dow Jones. Gotten a lot of questions on that. But if there are any other questions or anything like that regarding it, please let me know. I'd also encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards to market analysis. So good variety, something for everybody. And best part is it's all free, so it's worth checking out and giving a try. One more time, this was the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Thanks for listening, and have a great weekend.